Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 997. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Steampunk Starraisin?
Here in Hollywood, amberstreet.com.
All right. So, first, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing a combination of computer technical work and video editing. Right now, taking a break from video editing. Kevin Kelly, he's busy on his computer right now. He's sitting next to me. He's working on his computer.
Cool.
He was having problems with it running really slow, and you got that 15% rule when it comes to a Mac or a Windows machine or even a cell phone. If you have a smartphone, if you have all your space filled up, it will run super, super slow.
Right.
And we're running into that problem with he bought a MacBook Pro, but he bought a low-end model that only has 120 gig hard drive. Only 120 gig for a brand new Mac is not a lot, especially if you're doing video editing.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I got a question for you. I don't want to take off to that, but what have you been up to? What did you think of the Flash? You want to talk about the Flash, right?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the show because it tackles topics that were formerly only tackled in like Star Trek commonly, with time travel, traveling back in time, traveling to the future, time travel anomalies,
time remnants and stuff
time
like that.
Remnants, and Daniel, I talked to him off camera, of course, and Daniel, from Canada, he was talking about how he liked the twist with Barry Allen being that the Savitar is a future Barry Allen time remnant, and he is like gone insane, I guess, and it's kind of like a mirror universe Barry Allen, sort of.
Right.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
If you were in a mirror universe, what would you look like? If you were in another timeline, Steampunk.
Well, I mean,
would you be Steampunk? Would you just be Chris, or would you be like something else entirely?
It depends on which parallel universe. Based on
if there was a timeline 2, a timeline 3, I'm just wondering what you would be.
This is actually reality, but unfortunately we can't get to these parallel universes because we don't have the technology. Based on recent extension of quantum physics theories.
Right. Okay. Well, anyway, let's talk about the Flash.
There's an infinite number of universes based on every possible choice you could have made.
Yeah.
So in a parallel universe, I would not be Steampunk Starraisin.
Probably not.
And then in another parallel universe, I could be called something entirely different.
Could be.
Or in another universe, I may not even exist.
Right. Who knows? You could be a muscle bodybuilder or something, and who knows what you would be in another timeline.
Who knows?
All right. So anyway, what's up, Chris?
What's going on?
All right, we're just doing the Everything Show. He was talking about the Flash. So
it's a really interesting twist, and I thought episode 22 was the season finale, but there's actually one more episode. Yeah. Episode 23 is the season finale, and I'm excited to see how they'll turn it around because it seems that Barry Allen didn't change the future. She ended up dying after all. Or so
it looks, unless she's a time remnant. Could she be a time remnant too?
She could either be a time remnant that died, or they were really building up HR's. He has that face replicator.
Okay.
It could be
maybe it's HR.
Maybe HR died.
Because
they were really building up the romance with him and that blonde scientist. I can't remember her name.
Right. So
they were really building up the Emergency Awesome theorized that it wasn't Iris that died. It was HR. Impersonating Iris, because he's going off like, I haven't contributed anything to this team, because
so that's what he's going to do.
That version of Harrison Wells is not even a scientist, and he can't even hardly operate a computer.
Right.
They commented in one episode when Cisco saw the futures that he saw HR on a building top with some sort of weapon. If I remember.
Yeah, but it changed, though. He did another vibe, and it changed. Now, the thing is, here's the interesting thing, is if HR dies impersonating Iris, and Iris still survived in another secret location, then Savitar will probably cease to exist, based on Flash time travel logic.
Right, okay.
Here's why, because it's as well explained in this episode 22 of season 3. The Savitar was created as a time travel remnant in the near future after Iris died. He traveled to the future. He talked to his future self.
So in other words, if you don't die, right?
He created time travel remnants to try to avenge Iris. He created time travel remnants of himself to avenge Iris to kill off Savitar. But he didn't kill off Savitar. He imprisoned him indefinitely. But Savitar was one of those time travel remnants who survived and then traveled to the past, thus then traveling forward to the future. It's the wibbly.
So in other words, if she didn't die, then he would cease to exist, and so that's all they have to do.
Yeah, because that was the catalyst. This is well mentioned. There's some cues or clues.
So they know the future now. So HR is just going to impersonate her, and then he's going to die, and then Savitar's going to be. But then maybe HR will live.
It's a good theory. It's a good theory. That's what Emergency Awesome. I will follow his.
Okay.
That's what he theorized. That's pretty cool. I would agree with that. That's probably HR. Because they really were using that face technology a lot in that episode. Right. They wanted it to be in your face. That this is a key part of the season. Is that face replicator technology? And
we are going to be doing flash casts soon after we get past the Real Beans Cast 1000 and the Everything Show 1000. We start doing flash casts. I do want to.
In season 4, they're supposed to bring back Suicide Squad.
I want to switch
a different version of Suicide Squad with King Shark.
I want to switch it over to Chris. Chris, do you have anything to talk about on the Everything Show? Any news? There was a King Kong thing I sent.
Yeah, that's not really that great.
It's a King Kong Broadway play.
Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about with it.
That's just garbage.
That's just
right?
it. It's just a play.
It's garbage. Was there any stories?
Kind of reminds me when they did the Spider-Man play based on the Spider-Man movie.
I saw that. That was my first play. Was there any stories today? On like anything? I think there was a few things, right?
I mean, nothing too crazy that I've seen. I mean,
what did you guys think of Star Trek Discovery? Did you see that, Steampunk?
I've seen some more clips from it. I mean,
you could see the trailer.
Today was the trailer.
I haven't seen the new trailer. I've seen a couple of trailers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate saying this, but you haven't missed much. You could have missed it.
Right. There was I know there was stuff today. Hugh Jackman's going to play The Greatest Showman on Earth or something like that. I don't know if it's like a circus movie or whatever. What else did they have? You don't have anything, right, Chris?
I mean, the only other thing was that there was the only thing I saw today was that there was a final Transformers The Last Night trailer. Right. But it was okay. It wasn't that spectacular.
What about the thing on about Phase 4 with Marvel? Did you see that?
As far as I heard, that's just a rumor right now.
Oh, on Tuesday I went to a budget movie for $8 and I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 for the first time.
Oh, why don't you tell us?
I loved it. I thought it was really good. It was everything I hoped it to be. I would have to say it's probably the first Marvel movie in a year and a half that I was not disappointed.
Now, did you stay till after the credits of everything?
I did. I saw all 5 post-credit scenes. One of the this is Los Angeles, so a lot of the movie theaters in Los Angeles have security guards. But the security guard at the theater who checked my baggage going in, you
didn't get to see it?
No, I did see it. He told me, the security guard working at the theater told me to stay after the credits and watch all 5 post-credit scenes. So I started counting them down. I saw everything. Howard the Duck appears in Guardians of the Galaxy twice.
Yep, he does.
Adam Warlock.
And Lee, technically.
Adam Warlock. That's great.
Adam Warlock, yeah, you see the beginnings of Adam Warlock, so I wonder if they're going to do an Adam Warlock movie. That really excited me because he was always an interesting character, and I loved how accurately they portrayed the Sovereign and how arrogant they were, how, they're... And
also the other future members of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're kind of like gold supremacists.
Yeah, I guess Sylvester Stallone was Starhawk. Or something like that?
Yeah, they changed his outfit. They put the wings on his outfit and posed to his...
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, he
Adam Warlock
had
is
a
supposed to
little
be the
bit.
villain for the next one.
Is he?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow.
But it looked just like the comic, the cocoon that he was birthed in. It looked just like the comic, and I liked how they had the Watchers talking with Stan Lee. That was hilarious.
That was pretty cool.
I was like,
Chris,
wow, they put the Watchers in the movie.
Finally. I know. That's awesome. I just want, Chris, that article, didn't they say something that if they did get the rights or they have some type of deal that Hugh Jackman would probably remain as Wolverine, or is that what they're speculating?
They're not speculating anything here. This is really just Kevin Feige talking about how he would like to have all of the characters under one movie, but as of right now, they're not planning to do that.
So that's not happening.
It's not happening.
They could do a CGI. They could do a CGI Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to show off some things I bought today. This is comic book day. I bought the Star Trek Next Generation A Mirror Broken. So like the Mirror Universe thing with Picard there. So I'm going to read that. I forgot to show Daniel before when we were in the Trekkies cast.
That must be a different Mirror Universe because Deep Space Nine covered the Mirror Universe pretty in depth. They would have like 1 or 2 Mirror Universe episodes per season. Yeah. And in the Deep Space Nine, they explained that the Terran Empire collapsed. And there was no evil Federation anymore. Earth was ruled by an alliance between the Romulans and the Klingons.
Well, that
must be a different Mirror Universe.
Well, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's got Data. It's got Picard looks like he's buffed, muscle bound, and I don't know. It looks pretty. Let me see if I could screenshot. Well, I want to drop all these other comics. I'll probably talk about it on the Trekkies cast. We just did a Trekkies cast. This is the Flash.
Cool. Oh, it's like a holographic comic. Cool.
Yeah.
And it's the art design looks retro. It's like something from the golden age of comics from the 30s.
Yes. And I got X-Men Gold, so I'm going to check that out. The X-Men comics again. And then the Secret Empire #2, with probably another shocking ending that I didn't really go through yet, but I'm going to read it. That's that.
That Greatest Showman. It's about P.T. Barnum.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, just to let you know, Guardians of the Galaxy currently, as of Tuesday's numbers, having $642 million.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's done really well. It's still the #1 movie even after the second week.
Yes.
And King Arthur with Jude Law has done really bad.
Bombs.
I saw the trailer to that. It didn't interest me. It just looked like a really bland.
Isn't it like $150 million loss or something like that? Really bad loss.
That's why Legendary is not making these types of movies anymore.
Yeah.
That's.
They should just keep with Godzilla.
You know, even after that, they're not. After Godzilla vs. Kong, they're done. They said they're not making any more.
Well, they're not making any more movies, period, or they just.
No, they're not making any more of the movies that they've been making now.
Just like Oscar-winning movies.
That's what they want to do. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Well, the thing with King Arthur, you know, and I never bothered to see it because I didn't really like the trailer. It just seemed like a boring, drab version of King Arthur. It just seemed boring and drab, and Hollywood, for the last 3 or 4 remakes, they've remade King Arthur over.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it's always been like daring.
I like the original Excalibur movie in the 80s.
I like Excalibur. Yeah. It's like it embraces its silliness and its mythology, and there's a certain charm to that. It's not trying to be uber realistic.
No, that's why I like and that's why I also like the remake with the Donald Sutherland version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Every version after that has just been very, to me,
I agree.
Poor.
Yeah, I never saw the Nicole Kidman version.
Oh, don't.
No, that one was good.
That was good.
I liked that one.
That was good.
The Invasion. That one was actually pretty decent.
That was David Craig.
I never saw it. Cool. I know the Invasion bombed at the box office. and it hurt Nicole Kidman's career. And
I don't know about hurts her career, but I mean,
well, she doesn't command as much money as she used to.
The problem with a lot of reviewers who saw that movie, they didn't realize that the story is not supposed to be a remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
It was,
it was loosely based on it, but they said that it wasn't meant to be like a remake.
Yeah,
it's not even the same company, I think.
Yeah, it's not even the same idea really. There's a different it's a different version of the story, but it's not meant to be like a remake of it.
That's intriguing. It makes me want to go see it then.
Yeah. All right, I wanted to do unboxing before we go. We have 2 more left. So here are the choices for the Spider-Man stuff. If you could see, can you guys see that?
Tabs closed, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we got Green Goblin, Scarlet Spider, Miles Morales, regular Spider-Man, Doc Ock, Vulture, Silk, Craven, Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen, Venom, Black Cat, Lizard, Rhino, and Sandman. So who do you choose, Steampunk Starraisin?
Sandman?
Okay, what do you choose, Scott?
I'm going to say Lizard because it's a toss-up between him and Spider-Woman, but I'm going to say Lizard.
All right, what do you say, Chris?
Green Goblin.
All right, I'm going to say... Oh, I'm going to do number 1 and number 2 first.
1.
I'm going to say that this is Venom. So... I try not to make sure it doesn't drop on my computer.
Yeah, like Capaldi did?
Yep. And River and whoever. I think it was 3 times, and now my computer's busted or whatever. Okay, so... Let's see what we got here.
Keep it down in your lap.
Yep, I know. Oh!
Venom. You got it.
Awesome.
We are Venom! Cutting your brains. All right.
Nice.
That's cool. Man. That's going to be a little bit. There we go. Nice. I'm very happy about that. Look at that. That's cool.
And it does look,
Awesome.
like I said in past comments, it looks better when they use the eyes. It gives character to the face.
Which one?
I'm going to say Green Goblin again.
What are you going to say, Steampunk?
Sandman. I don't know.
What are you going to say, Scott?
I'm going to say Lizard.
I'm going to say Spider-Woman. Oh!
Hey.
There you go, man. Go, Chris.
Ooh, and I like the pumpkin bomb, too. I mean, I just knew how they'd done that.
This guy is nice. How about that, man? All right. So I got a good amount of guys here, man. I mean, I think the only thing we don't have is the villains. I think is the
Rhino.
Sandman we don't have, right? I have Rhino.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Sandman, Lizard, right, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't have Miles Morales. I have Scarlet Spider, I think, right?
Yeah, you got Scarlet Spider.
Spider-Woman I don't have. Silk I don't have. So I've mostly got everybody. So hopefully I can get the other guys and have a complete set. And then I'm sure they can have another set coming out with Mysterio and Scorpion and Shocker and all that other stuff. But this was a really cool thing. I mean, they have a sale in GameStop. Buy 3, get 1 free or something, and they think it's $6.99. So I bought the whole case.
What company makes those?
These are Funko. Funko Pops put out these little guys. They have the vinyl bobbleheads of Funko. Funko, yeah. So that's pretty awesome. Very happy about that. All right, guys, we're going to be out for now on this cast. Hope everybody goes well. I'm going to go see Alien Covenant on the weekend. You're not going to see Chris, are you? Or are you going to
see what? What was that?
Alien Covenant?
No, I'm not going. No way.
No way. All right. Maybe Scott.
I'll probably see it. I'm out of curiosity. I am a fan of Michael Fassbender, but
Yes.
it looks like a really dumbed down version of Alien. That's like
I'm
they're
off.
focusing more on horror.
Yeah.
I'm off Friday, so I'm definitely going to go see it. And
I'll see it next Tuesday when I can go to an economy $8 movie ticket.
We also got the Doctor Who on Saturday, Extremis, which is Missy Returns. So we're going to be doing cast. We're almost at 1,000 episodes, guys, of the Rimmel Beans Cast and Everything show. And then after that, it's going to be a lot of different things happening with the shows. New shows are born, other shows evolve, and of course, we'll probably see other things too. So on that note, guys, we're going to be doing the audios too with 1001 David Tennant because it's coming this week, I think.
yeah,
And I also ordered Underwater Menace. We're going to be doing classic series stuff on Rimmel Beans, so it's going to make it really, really cool for the next 1,000. Everything show we're going to be doing surprises too. I'm probably going to be doing stuff about Comic-Con in Staten Island that we're doing here, and that there's going to be an after party. So I might maybe we'll live stream.
Comics. I can't remember their who does Lady Death. They're going to be opening up their little site here shortly too.
Yeah, so. Maybe we might live stream, Chris, like we did last time in JHU.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we could do that on Saturday night. If not, I'll try to give you guys a heads up if you're going to be around. If not, it's okay. It is last minute, so I don't know if that's going to be definite because I don't know how it's going to be. But, upwards and onwards, guys, and more stuff coming. So take care. Bye for now.